My name is Preez. I'm the Program Director for Education and Training at the Center for Nonproliferation Studies at the Middlebury Institute of International Studies. I'm a former diplomat. I served in Vienna at the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty for many years. I specialize in the nonproliferation and disarmament of weapons of mass destruction.
Hi, and welcome to Global Insight.
We're on the brink of World War III. What can people do to continue?
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
Oh, you don't?
We have to be careful not to. But I think it's a fair perception that people may come to conclude, given what's going on.
Are you rolling?
Well, no, 1 second. I'm refocusing.
It feels like we're on the brink of World War III. Do you agree?
That's an easy way. It is easy to conclude that, and it would be a fair conclusion if you just watch the news. Right? So, if you, like I do, read a lot of articles that are about what's going on now. Right? So you have policies by very powerful governments, including the United States government, that are pushing for expansion of nuclear weapons, possible resumption of nuclear testing, invading other countries. You have the Russians invading a country, threatening to use nuclear weapons. You have North Korea developing more and more nuclear weapons. You have Iran on the brink of having nuclear weapons. You have countries in the Middle East all in some way or the other having aspirations, or maybe will go there if Iran does. You have countries that still have chemical weapons and use them. And then you have a bunch of other countries that have concluded that these weapons are not for them. But a nuclear weapon is such a unique and most powerful weapon that if one is used, and remember, this year marks the 80th anniversary of the use of first and only use of nuclear weapons against Japan and Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So in July, when the first weapon was tested by the United States, it will be 80 years. In August, it will be 80 years since Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And it's easy to forget. It's 80 years, right? So generations have gone without the fear of nuclear weapons. Generations have gone since the last nuclear weapons were tested. I'm not talking about North Korea. This is a pariah state, an isolated state. I'm talking about the United States, Russia, and other countries that stopped nuclear testing in the early 90s. So, if we're going to resume nuclear testing, and let's not hope that someone is crazy enough to use a nuclear weapon. This is not just the security of those particular countries at stake. This is the security of global proportions. Drop the mic.